What is going on, YouTube? I'm gonna try and talk a little bit lighter because my new iPhone 13 I just got, the audio is like really crazy. You can hear everything, unlike my previous iPhone 11 where I felt like I had to always speak up and stuff. But thanks for tuning back in. I'm gonna kind of go over my 2022 goals, things that I'm really focused on for this year. But really quick, if you're not already in our Facebook group, the Pressure Washing Business Owners Facebook group, first link in the description, check it out, join in. There's been almost 4,000 people in that group so far in the last month, really. And it's just a group where we can all just kind of come together, where there's no hate, there's no belittling of people. It's just everyone's trying to get to the next level, asking great questions, whether it's how to clean stuff, pricing, just how to really run a business. There's a lot of really cool people in that group. A lot of you guys might know Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements. He's in the group. Scott Cleans It, if you all are not familiar with his YouTube channel, he is in the group. So those are some really cool people that I've been watching for a long time, and a lot of you guys I know I've been watching for a long time as well. So get in the group, first link in the description. In other news, really quick topic I want to touch on really quick. A lot of y'all have been asking about my pressure washing setup that I have right now. Mike from Polk Washers, he built it. That's the second link in the description. If y'all want to go check out his website and get a bid on building a skid for you guys, completely custom. Check that out. I know a lot of y'all have been commenting on that video I made about how the prices have been going up, because I bought that rig for $10,700, and it had nothing to do with the fact that I had a YouTube channel and the fact that I would make a video. It's just that back then when I ordered the rig, prices were not as inflated. I mean, if you call some of these pressure washing suppliers, they'll tell you that equipment is getting harder to get. Prices have been going up. Manufacturers are backed up. We're having a hard time getting reels, getting equipment stocked up. So prices have gone up, and there's inflation right now in cost of equipment, and the demand for pressure washing equipment right now is pretty much at an all-time high. So bear with us. Yeah, the pricing has gone up, but if you compare the pricing for what you can still get my rig, an 8-gallon per minute rig, blend manifold system, and the whole nine, and compare it to what else you can get for that price, it's still cheaper. Okay, I'm not trying to sell you on getting that rig. I'm just trying to address the comments that I've been getting on that video where, oh, it's not an $11,000 rig anymore, it's closer to 13. Okay, that's how it is. The prices have gone up. That's just how it is in this day and age right now. So get it while you can. Reach out to him. Mike will answer any of the questions you have. All right, so let's get right into what I want to talk about in this video. These are my 2022 goals, things that I'm looking after, and things that I'm really trying to accomplish this year. Last year, I'll touch on last year really quick. If you go to one of my very first videos, I'll probably link it down in the description, where I kind of talked about my 2021 goals. Something I really highlighted on is I wanted to do $100,000 in pressure washing revenue, and I wanted to collect a 5-figure commercial check. I wasn't able to do the 5-figure commercial check, but we did end up crossing 100,000 in pressure washing revenue, actually 108,000 and some change. So very grateful for that. But this year, I want to kind of go over what I'm planning on, obviously for this year. And it's not just pressure washing, guys. A lot of y'all know that I'm really into the real estate game as well. It's actually one of my big passions, is building a real estate sales team and really diving in. Because we're in Austin, Texas. If you guys know Austin, Texas, it is one of the most coveted places to move to in the entire country. Over 150 plus people moving here every single day. So there's a lot of opportunity for someone that's just getting a license, has a license, and especially young people. A lot of young entrepreneurial, young motivated people are moving here, and I just saw an opportunity to get out there in the market and really, grab a piece of that marketplace. So there's a lot of different things I'm focused on this year, but let's start with the first one, and that's going to be YouTube. My goal for YouTube is one, I want to get to, hopefully I can get to 10,000 subscribers, something that y'all would have been helping me a lot in the past, something that y'all can continue to help me out in the future. And I say this a lot also, but I know I just said it, but in the grand scheme of things, I really don't care about the number of subscribers I have, because to me, what's most impactful for me, and the reason why I started this whole YouTube channel, is to help people. I know that I really just care about the amount of views I'm getting. I want to increase my reach, and I want to see how many people I can help. Because when I first started this YouTube channel, I got motivated by a kid really that cleaned a driveway and you did it, in an hour, $300 in 1 hour. And I said, man, if I can do that too, that'll just change everything for me. And I learned that starting to make these videos and putting out similar content, I learned that it's actually helped a lot of people. And then the phone calls I get, people are actually going on my pressure washing website and submitting leads, but what they're actually doing is saying, hey, I saw your YouTube channel and man, it's really helped me out a lot. And one of the craziest things that's happened to me this year is I've told some of my friends, people are around their around their kitchen table, eating dinner at the kitchen table with their kids, and in the background, they got my pressure washing videos on TV. Like dads and moms are actually watching my content with their kids eating dinner at the table. So just the amount of people that are tuning into my stuff, it's really, really cool. And hopefully the goal for YouTube is just to help a lot more people, get a lot more new content out there. I want to hopefully give you guys 6 videos per month. I've been slacking on that. More recently, it's been about 2 or 3 videos per month, in the peak season. So I'm gonna work on doing a better job of getting more valuable, consistent videos to you guys. And that would be, really, really sweet to do. Just grow my YouTube channel, grow my sphere of influence, and just help a lot more people. And so with power washing, my power washing goal is, previously this past year we did 108,000 with pressure washing. I would like to keep it at 100. I would like to go about 175,000 for this year. How I'm planning on doing that is really doubling down on marketing. Something I really didn't focus on too much last year, which it kind of bit me in the ass, to be quite honest with you, because I really just relied on my organic Google. $100,000 and just organically being up there on the top of Google. So I really put a lot of time in getting everything optimized, reviews, over 70 reviews, and just having a really good website guy, Griggs. He's my Thrive website developer, online personal person that manages my whole website and all the backlinks and make sure I'm there. I'll throw his link down in the description. If you're in my Facebook group, you have access to this guy. He controls my whole online presence. But yeah, so I got all that business just from being up there on Google. So something I hadn't really, dabbled into was, Facebook paid advertisements, Google advertisements. I never set any money aside for, marketing, getting more customers. And so, I'm not trying to double or triple my, pressure washing revenue. What I would like to do is kind of keep it a little conservative. I want to increase it, but I also got other things I want to focus on. And one of those within power washing, obviously I want to hopefully get to 175. I'm going to do that by, Google ads, Facebook ads, but I'm also going to do a lot more commercial targeting work, going into commercial buildings. I've been getting a lot of gas stations, parking garages, apartment complexes, condo buildings, you name it. People have been calling me, HOAs, and I haven't been getting the business all last year. I didn't get really one of those big commercial jobs last year because 1, I didn't have the equipment, and 2, I was charging a little bit too much. Reason being was because at the time, if I was going to do it, it'd take me probably double the time. I wanted to make sure I was compensated correctly. But since I have the proper equipment, I can charge more so the market rate and hopefully close some more of those big commercial jobs. So 175,000 for 2022. That's what I got my targets on. And like I said, I'm going to do that by those ways I just eloquently stated for you guys. So let's talk about my real estate business. A lot of you guys really are kind of in the dark with that. I don't post too many videos. If some of y'all are subscribed because of my old real estate content, keep listening because I'm gonna kind of tell you what's been going on with that. So a lot of y'all know I have my real estate license. I'm an apartment locator. That's kind of the niche of helping people find apartments. And we get paid by that because an apartment complex, an apartment management complex will pay an agent anywhere from 50% to 200% of the first month's rent to bring them a qualified tenant. And if that tenant writes my name as the referral, they'll give me 1 month rent. So let's just say the rent is, for easy math, $1,000 a month. It's really more like $1,500 in Austin. But let's say it's $1,000 a month. They're paying 100%. They give me 1 month's commission, which is $1,000. And I can do that 5-10 times each month and easily make a really, really good living. My best month was back in April. I did 18 deals and ended up being over $20,000 and invoiced that month. But that's just the power of apartment locating. Some of you guys are wondering, well, if it pays that much, why don't you just stay there? I'm kind of wanting to get on the business side of things. I don't want to be too much in the trenches because my main goal and what gives me fulfillment is helping people get to where they want to be. So if I can build a sales team and teach people how to do this and just kind of be on the back end, build a business around it, that would give me way more fulfillment than just being in the trenches, just pounding away every day and working like that for the rest of my life. I want to build a business. So that's kind of what apartment locating is. And so what I've been doing since, about June is, starting an LLC, starting an apartment locating company and hiring agents, teaching agents, hiring agents, and giving them the right software they need, getting the website up and running, getting paid ads out there that's producing really, really solid leads, and just getting agents in our business, that's doing the leasing. And the most beautiful thing about apartment locating is, we have a couple of young agents with us right now that are doing pretty well. Most of these young people that we're helping, well, they're gonna if they don't buy a house, they're gonna want to re-get an apartment, re-sign an apartment or find another apartment after the lease is over. We're gonna continue to help that person and continue to market them quarterly for lending offers, first-time FHA, first-time home buyers, all different kinds of lending offers that are going on, and eventually we will get them, to help have us help them buy a house. So, we've done over 100 leases, or me personally have done close to 70 leases by myself. And then, if you want to factor in the agents that we've had the past year, almost 100 clients in the past year. That's gonna keep on going back into our funnel for our retargeting marketing. So, lending, once their lease is coming up, are they gonna re-sign? Are they gonna look for something else? Are they thinking about buying a house? So we are constantly manicuring these leases that we're doing to hopefully get, redo their business. So, I have designed a pretty solid split for my agents. It's really, really attractive, because a lot of the other deals here in Austin or right around all around the country are 50%. So a lot of these companies are taking a lot from their agents, and it's, it can be kind of depressing for some of these agents to stay there long term because they know they're missing out on a lot of money. So we got something cool going on, young, motivated people that just want to, young Austinites that want to go out there and make a difference, really, really take care of their clients, really just show what Austin has to offer. And, I'm growing that business. We got 3 agents right now. I currently have an Indeed post out there for hiring agents. So I'm in the process of hiring agents. And hopefully one of my goals for this year is to get 10 to 15 agents on board by the end of the year. That way I can take a back seat and really just focus on the marketing, the business side of things, growing the business, videos, content, and just really making sure that agents have everything they need and making sure that we're really just taking care of the previous clients. Because really, guys, if you guys are following me here, if you're still following me, this can get really, really big. I mean, imagine 20 agents that are all doing leasing, and over a year's time, we've helped 2,000 clients. And those are all young people. And eventually what happens with young people is they work their way up in their job, they find a business, they get successful in business, and then they want to start buying property. Then that's when things get crazy, because now we're starting to work with a bunch of people buying property, a bunch of people finding apartments, a bunch of people re-signing apartments, and it just, if you guys are following me here and you have any sense of what I'm talking about, and you're like a business minded person, you can see how crazy this can get, especially when we're doing an 80-20 split. I mean, dude, I'm giving the agent most of their commission, and really, I'm not taking any money from the business. That 20% that my business has been collecting from the agents, and by the way, I'm one of the agents. I'm out there in the trenches still doing locating and still paying myself 80% out of that 20% cut within the business. All that 20% is just going into rebuilding the business. Like, I'm feeding the beast. Something that Grant Cardone talks about a lot is you got to feed the beast. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this year with real estate, is putting money back into marketing, and with power washing. Like I just said, last year I didn't do any paid marketing. I did not feed the beast. I let the beast just kind of, feed me here, feed me there. We ended up getting over 100,000 just because, I was also in the trenches knocking on doors a lot too, and then referrals. But this year I'm gonna be doing a lot of putting money back into the business. And, I wouldn't be surprised if my net this year is lower than this past year, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of reinvesting, a lot of putting money back into the business. So that's kind of what we got going on with real estate right now. I'm gonna be putting out a lot more real estate videos for you guys, just so you all can just kind of keep in mind what I'm doing and just kind of follow along with me. And if you're here for power washing and you don't really care, then sorry, skip along to the next one. But this channel going forward is really just kind of the evolution of my life, and really just to kind of show anyone that's out there that's young, in their mid-20s, mid-30s, however old you are, I don't care if you're 44, 404, really that you can go out there, and it doesn't matter how old you are, and do whatever you want in this life. Dude, so many people are graduating college, and they don't know what they want to do, and it's a very scary thing. I mean, it was scary for me not going to college and not knowing what I want to do. Imagine someone getting out of college having debt and still not knowing what they want to do. It's a crazy time we're living in right now. You got all kinds of things on the internet right now, NFTs, crypto, things that most people have known nothing about. So you better get on board. And a lot of this information that I'm talking about is 100% free. It's online. It's in books. The information is out there. You just got to go out there and literally just be a sponge to information. One of the most important things you can do is acquire information, but also what's equally important is getting rid of old information. People always say, knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is power, right? Well, the wrong knowledge applied is power too. So something you have to consider, just as a little side note. So that's going to be my real estate goals for you guys. And one of the last things I want to really focus on is helping you guys, and that kind of goes into YouTube, but what I'm really talking about is I want to really go one-on-one with a handful of you guys. And for me, that kind of looks like helping people one-on-one go from nothing to like $5,000 a month. I want to help at least 5 to 10 people. I'm not sure how I want to design this. I'm not going to charge anything. I'll never charge anything on YouTube. Because what really gives me fulfillment is helping people for free. It doesn't matter if it's a person on the street or it's a person that's watching this right now. I want to just take some time in the week, an hour a week, talking 15 minutes a piece in an hour to 5 people, or 2 hours, 15 minutes, 30-minute calls, and just talk to you guys. So I'm not sure how we want to design that, but if you want to email me, alldavis.davis@gmail.com, I'll put it right here. That's my personal email. Reach out to me, kind of tell me your story. If you want to text me 512-364-5806. Kind of give me a text message, send me a little video of kind of what's going on with you, and hopefully I can just kind of get you in, because I want to help people get from nothing, where maybe they have a job, maybe they're struggling, to get to a point where they have their equipment, they have some jobs coming in, they have their marketing out there, and they at least have something to depend on each month. So that would give me really great fulfillment. So if you all are in that position and you guys are struggling, I'd love to help you. I'm a 25-year-old dude. I've been doing this for 3 years, and the information I have is the information I have. Don't take it as something that's alt-right. No, I'm not an expert. Those of you all have been watching me since the beginning. Y'all kind of know how I started. I started with my dad's truck, towing around a rental unit, a small 2.5 unit, and then I eventually got my bigger unit with all my my hoses just thrown in there. Y'all have seen pictures over the last couple months, and then I eventually saved up, got my own truck, got my equipment actually bolted in, finally got reels, for the love of God, no more manually doing hose. And then after a few months of doing that, 6 months doing that, I upgraded to a actual truck rig that you guys have seen recently. So I'm just another person that you can kind of pick whatever advice you want. Maybe take the whole pie, maybe you take little crumbs. But hopefully the goal is I can just help you, in any way I can. The goal for the channel really is in broad terms is to help people, but more specifically to just help people get to a point where they kind of feel stuck. Because I know what that feels like. I mean, I know not knowing where I was going to get the rest of my money coming in each month. I mean, I know what it feels like to leave the security of a really good paying job. I know what it feels like to leave part-time work in order to pursue something, bigger and better. And no, I'm not some crazy successful dude. I mean, y'all know this is my apartment. Okay, I live here with my 2 dogs. I did live pretty much downtown, and I upgraded, went a little bit south and moved into a bigger apartment. Currently, looking to save for a big duplex, triplex. My big first investment is going to be a rental property, not a personal residence. That's besides the point. But the goal for the channel is just help as many people as possible, get people from from 0 to at least something that they can depend on each year, or something that they can depend on each month, and hopefully grow it into something that could be something really, really big. Because that's at the bare minimum, that's what I have done. And I'm still learning out there. I'm always seeking information. There's a couple of big guys in the YouTube realm, not just pressure washing, I mean anything. A lot of big entrepreneurs out there that put out really good content that I take advice from every day, and that I watch all the time. And if that's something that y'all are not doing, I mean, I don't even listen to music anymore, guys. I watch YouTube TV. I got YouTube Premium. If y'all aren't doing if you're not on YouTube Premium, it's like $10 a month, and it's ad-free YouTube, and you can watch YouTube while the app is closed. Definitely get it, because all I do is sit there and just listen to people that are at least in a position that I want to be, or have done something that I want to do. So as I grow, hopefully I can continue to just change people's perspective. I mean, really, and ultimately, I'm not a mind reader or anything, but I would think 99% of the people watching this, their goal in life is to do something that, gives them fulfillment. So that's what I'm just kind of hoping to get people to a point where they can do that. Some other stuff that we're doing this year is, I talked about my fitness goals. A lot of y'all don't care about that, but I definitely think something that, personal fitness is something that should be very, very important. There's people, the average male lives to like 67, 68 or 70, something like that. I think women live a couple years longer on average than men, but taking my health really, really seriously. I've been doing intermittent fasting for 2.5 years. That's where I push my first meal of the day till 1 p.m. We kind of grew up, everyone kind of grew up, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and all these other things that we grew up listening to. But at the end of the day, like 2 out of 3 people in America are obese, are considered obese. Like, there's a lot of misinformation out there. And like I just said previously, one of the most important things you can do is get rid of old, bad information that you've been listening to and that you've held on to, but at the end of the day, it has not been working for you. And no, I'm not saying you need to skip breakfast. I'm saying you need to go out there and just dig into different information and really take your fitness seriously. Like, how many waters are y'all drinking? I know some friends that can't tell me that they drink 1 of these a day or 2 of these a day. Y'all need to be drinking at least 7 to 8 of these a day. I mean, a gallon of water a day, that could really change your everything. You can lose a lot of weight just by drinking water. I mean, you'll be surprised how much mental clarity you get just from drinking a lot of water each day. And going out on a morning run, wake up early. I mean, just show up. All successful people, all they do is just show up. What does showing up mean? Hey, it means getting up out of bed in the morning. I promise you, nothing that much comes from sleeping than rest and a couple nightmares. I mean, get up in the morning and just show up and start your day, and then really just take your fitness seriously. Go out and work out. So yeah, guys, that's it for the video. I went over my goals for 2022. YouTube goals, real estate, building my real estate business, power washing. With the power washing too, I can hopefully get someone on the truck more full time. That's something I am considering. It's hard to get good help out here, guys. Y'all know that. Building my real estate business, I really want to get to that 10-15 agent business. And then, I want to do a lot more helping people one-on-one, with you guys. So if y'all want to text me, 512-364-5806. I have a lot of people call and text me, but if y'all want to send me a little video, just kind of tell me what you got going on and how I can help you, that'd probably be the best way for me to just kind of pick 3 or 4 or 5 people. And I want to focus on people that really don't have nothing and they want to do something. So even if it's not just power washing, maybe, I can just talk to you for a few minutes and at least kind of get you to, stir up some thoughts in your brain that maybe might help you find something that fulfills you. And so at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to do. As I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If y'all want to continue watching some of my content, the easiest thing for you to do is subscribe. I'm not telling you to subscribe, but if you want to follow some of my more content and you want to get notified, so hit the subscribe button. I'd really, really, really appreciate some comments and let me know what y'all thought about this video, how I can better be a better content creator. What are some things that y'all want to see from me? What are some things that I need to do to at the end of the day have a bigger impact for you guys? So I'm gonna be out. Y'all have a really great day and go out there and kill it in 2022.